forgotten coin, or a hidden fortune? Have you ever come across an old coin lying at the bottom of a drawer or tucked into the back of a wallet and wondered, could this be worth something? What if I told you a single coin from 1994, minted in South Africa, could be valued over $20,000 or even more? Yes, we're talking about the 1994 South Africa 5 Rand coin, a piece of metal that many dismissed as pocket change, but that today collectors around the world are scrambling to find. In this video, we'll dive deep into the story of this fascinating coin. We'll explore why it has become so valuable, the history behind it, the rare versions that have sold for thousands, and most importantly, how to tell if you might be holding a fortune in your hands. So stay with me till the end, because what you're about to discover may completely change the way you see coins forever. The first glimpse, a coin that changed a nation. Let's begin by looking at this coin up close. The 1994 South Africa 5 Rand is not just currency. It's a symbol of transformation. That was the year Nelson Mandela was elected president, marking the end of apartheid and the birth of a new democratic South Africa. This coin carries the coat of arms of South Africa, a powerful national emblem showing unity, strength, and history. On one side, the words South Africa and Suid-Afrika in Afrikaans circle the edge. At the bottom, the year 1994 is boldly struck. What's most important, though, is not what's seen, but what this coin represents. 1994 was a turning point in African history, and this coin, minted that same year, is often seen as the first coin of a free South Africa. It's more than metal, it's meaning, and that's exactly why collectors chase it. Design and materials. More than just metal. Now let's talk about the coin's structure. Material. The 1994 5 Rand was struck in nickel-plated copper, giving it a strong silver-like color with a sturdy weight in hand. Color. The coin has a dull, silver-gray finish when circulated, but uncirculated pieces may still hold a shiny brilliance. Weight. Around 9.5 grams. Diameter. Approximately 26 millimeters. Edge. Reeded, with fine lines along the edge. Obverse. Front. South Africa's coat of arms reverse. Back. In regular issues, you'd expect to find a black wildebeest, a symbol of speed and strength in the South African wilderness. However, in the 1994 version, something rare happened. Only limited designs were struck, making this specific coin a special edition, and sometimes even a minting anomaly. This kind of design choice and low mintage is one of the key reasons for its increasing collector value. Historical backdrop. The story of 1994. South Africa. Let's step back for a moment. 1994 wasn't just a year. It was a revolution. After decades of apartheid, the country held its first multiracial democratic elections. Nelson Mandela, who had spent 27 years in prison, became president. The world watched as South Africa entered a new era of peace, hope, and unity. To honor this transformation, the South African Mint began circulating redesigned coins. But in this process, certain limited edition test coins, patterns, or trial strikes, including the 5 Rand, were released in small numbers or even accidentally. Because of the high significance of the year, coins minted in 1994 now carry emotional and historical weight. Collectors aren't just buying metal, they're buying a moment in time, frozen forever in the form of currency. This is where the value begins to rise. Rare variants and minting details. Now we get to the part that serious collectors crave: variance, mintage, and rarity. So far, experts and auction houses have identified a handful of special or rare variants of the 1994 5 Rand, including proof coins, struck for collectors, not circulation, mirror-like finish, mint errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or incorrect planchets. These errors are often worth many times more than regular versions. Low mintage coins. Some versions may have been minted in extremely limited numbers, especially in mint sets or commemorative packages. Some of these coins have appeared in auctions in Europe, the United States, and of course, South Africa. And the prices they fetched? Absolutely stunning. But before we dive into numbers, let's talk about why collectors are willing to spend tens of thousands of dollars on coins like this. Market value, from pocket change to a treasure. This is what you've been waiting for. The value. In recent years, especially after 2020, rare coin prices have exploded. The 1994 South Africa 5 Rand has become a hot target for collectors, not only because of its history, but also due to its scarcity. Here's what the market is showing. Standard circulated versions may go for around $100 to $300, depending on condition. Uncirculated or near mint condition coins have been listed online for $1,000 to $5,000. Error coins with off-center strikes or misalignments have reached values of $7,000 to $15,000 at private auctions. But most incredibly, one rare 1994 proof strike in pristine condition, part of a limited set, was estimated by collectors to be worth over $25,000 and could easily fetch more in a high-end global auction. And some listings on international coin forums have valued exceptional pieces between $30,000 and $60,000 depending on documentation and demand. Let's be clear, not every 5 Rand from 1994 is worth a fortune, but under the right conditions, rare minting, pristine condition, collector demand, it can be. These high values aren't guaranteed, but they do exist and are being seen on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and international numismatic sites. What determines its high value? So what exactly makes one coin worth a few dollars and another version of the same coin worth over $20,000? Here's what collectors look for. 1. Condition. Grading. Coins graded by NGC or PCGS as MS65 or higher, mint state, are often the most valuable. No scratches, no wear. 2. Rarity. Coins with limited mintage or proof strikes are highly desirable. 3rd historical year, 1994 is a cornerstone in African history. Coins from that year are emotionally charged. 4. Error coins. Misprints or minting errors are like golden tickets. The rarer the error, the higher the value. 5. Demand. Right now, South African coins are gaining global popularity. The more collectors want it, the more its value rises. This is a classic case of supply and demand, historical significance, and collector psychology. It's not hype, it's real numismatic science. Auction stories, true collector sales. Here are some real-world stories that show just how far this coin can go. Story 1. A collector in Johannesburg sold a 1994 proof set, including the 5 Rand for $28,000 to a German private buyer. The coin was untouched, sealed, and came with full documentation. Story 2. A 5 Rand error coin was discovered by a street vendor who later had it appraised and sold it through an auction house for $19,500. The coin had a misaligned die and a double date. Story 3. In Canada, a collector found a sealed mint pack from 1994 containing the 5 Rand. It was authenticated and valued around $32,000, but the owner decided to keep it as a family heirloom. These aren't myths. These are stories backed by auction records and collectors' forums. Tips for collectors. Do you own a hidden gem? If you have a 1994 5 Rand coin, here's what you should do right now. Inspect it carefully. Check both sides for clarity, brightness, and edge detail. Look for errors. Is it off-center? Are the letters doubled? Are there strange lines or missing pieces? Check the condition. The cleaner, the better. Avoid cleaning it yourself. Weigh it. Slight differences in weight could mean a rare variant. Get it graded. Use PCGS or NGC to officially grade your coin. This adds value and trust. You never know. The coin you found in a drawer could be your hidden treasure. Conclusion. Why this coin deserves respect. Coins like the 1994 South Africa 5 Rand aren't just collectible. They're historical relics, investment assets, and emotional artifacts all in one. From the triumph of democracy to the craftsmanship of minting, To the rising interest of global collectors, this coin has it all. And while not every 5 Rand is worth $20,000 or more, the truth is, some absolutely are. And that's what makes this journey so exciting. So the next time you come across a coin, don't just toss it aside. Look at it, study it, because you might just be holding a piece of history worth thousands or even millions. Coin Capital. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe to Coin Capital, share this video with your friends and family. You never know who might have a rare coin lying around. Drop a comment if you own a 1994 5 Rand or another rare coin you want me to review next. Until then, keep collecting, keep discovering, and remember, sometimes treasure is just one coin away.